Hi, my name is Eva Weaver. I'm a coach, an author, and snake medicine guide. And today I want to share a little bit about the House of the Living Serpent Mystery School I'm creating, who it's for, and how you can engage with it. So, the House of the Living Serpent Mystery School is for women, non binary and genderqueer facilitators and space holders, particularly those who work in the area of embodiment, conscious sexuality, bodywork, somatics, pleasure, creativity, healing, transformation. So coaches, therapists, healers, body workers, artists, and guides. And it's for those who've become aware of the gaps between the brilliant medicine they offer the world and the way they're able to live that medicine in their own lives, and who are ready to bridge that gap. So over the course of the year, I'm going to offer 3 programs, and each of them addresses one of the biggest gaps I have noticed, both in my own life and practice and in the lives of so many other facilitators and space holders. So let me take you through that. The first gap is related to pleasure. So my program is called the Serpent Path of Pleasure. And when I talk about pleasure, I mean it in the biggest possible way. Of course, it includes sexuality, but it's much bigger than that. I know so many brilliant facilitators who've spent years teaching conscious sexuality or somatics and pleasure and embodiment. They might be pleasure activists, even or pleasure coaches, and passionate advocates for living this life full of pleasure and juice. And yet they might feel depleted and at times quite cut off from their own pleasure. So this program explores and bridges that gap. So together we will discover how the ancient teachings of the serpent can help us reclaim pleasure as medicine for our daily lives and as leadership medicine for our work in the world. Now, the second gap I've noticed has to do with the 3 R's: the rest, recuperation, and the rhythm. So this program is the Serpent Sanctuary. And again, so many facilitators working in embodiment and sexuality tell me how difficult it is to truly slow down and rest and to nourish themselves and also to feel held. So the Serpent Sanctuary was created to really hold those who hold others. And especially as we move through significant transition times, so be that menopause, a health diagnosis, ending or beginnings of a relationship, maybe move to a different country or career change, grief, loss, rebirth. Of course, we're always moving through transition. There's a constant shedding and changing in our lives. But there are times when, we can really particularly do with this holding, and the sanctuary is there to help us navigate those threshold times while learning deeply from the wisdom of the serpent about rest, living in harmony with the rhythms of our lives, and regeneration. Now, the third gap is about embodiment. It's called embodying the snake. And yes, we could have really began with there because these are, really our foundations. And again, I've met so many facilitators who are amazing in guiding people, clients, to profound spiritual experiences or altered state of consciousness. And many have shared with me saying, but to be honest, I have very little grounding. I find it really hard to feel my body, or I feel there's such a gap between I know what's spiritual possible and what's showing up in my life. So here the serpent offers a different way. We go back to belly to the ground. Serpent is one of the most embodied creatures that there is. And so through the teachings of the serpent, we'll really look at this through the embodiment lens. So we'll look at themes related to the serpent: boundaries, creativity, sensuality. And yeah, so these 3 programs run throughout the years in a spacious way, weaving into a 12-month cycle. And then there is what I call the golden mystery path, which runs underneath or alongside it. And I'm so excited about this path because this is where we weave together the deeper mysteries of serpent and also bee and rose. This is for those who feel called to the deeper initiatory path. Maybe you've already encountered snake medicine through dreams, night or day dreams, or synchronicities. Maybe you've been drawn to the path of the bee or the mysteries of the rose path. Maybe the priestess path has been calling you for some time. Whatever it is, yeah, you're welcome. And what excites me most is that here we really bring these mystical teachings, we bridge them, these ancient teachings, with the everyday. So while really opening to them and exploring deeply, we ground them in everyday life. So what does serpent wisdom has to do and tell us about money, business, health, relationship, about sex, about creativity, about community? How do we take these mystery teachings and turn them in everyday practice that support us with pleasure, with our business, with earning money? And I have not encountered this in many mystery schools, and so I'm really excited to bring that. So there are 2 ways to enter the House of the Living Serpent. You can begin with any of the 3-month programs. They're standalone, they're complete in themselves, and offer a rich and transformative experience within a group through life calls. Or if you're called to the mystery teachings as well and want to walk deeper and with this mystery path alongside practical work, I invite you into the full 12 months container, the House of the Living Serpent Mystery School. So the Golden Path is only available as part of the 12 months Mystery School. And as a member of that, you will receive, of course, the 3 big programs, but also quarterly coaching with me, 4 sessions, 2 Serpent Oracle sessions, and then at the core are 12 temple sessions where we explore the deeper mysteries of serpent, bee and rose together and weave them into our lives. And of course, there's community space where we share, and also special spaces around business and creativity, so we can really weave these teachings. And I'm so excited to bring all this and my life experience all under this roof of the Mystery School. We begin on the 16th of September with the Serpent Path of Pleasure, the 3 months program. before that, I'll be offering a masterclass with the same title, about 4 or 5 throughout the summer. And you can find all the info on my website, which is Serpent Mystery School.com, or email me at info@evaweaver.com, or if you see this somewhere else, there will be links. I look forward to meeting you. Please reach out if you want to arrange a chat with me. Send you lots of love.